Welcome to today's Pilates class. My name's Alicia. I'm going to be leading you through a 50-minute fun Pilates flow. We're going to be hitting all parts of the body, glutes, abs, arms today, while also still dialing in and remaining consistently focused on our breath throughout our practice. Having a mind-body breath practice truly supports in driving the nervous system back home to balance. This is one of the reasons I love Pilates, is it allows me to have fun, get curious, explore my body, as there are so many modifications and variations for you to explore on your mat today. So grab your mat, you will need 2 blocks and possibly a yoga strap, and I will see you on the mat. We'll start just by finding our breath, sit up nice and tall, breathe in the nose. And then breathe out the nose. Just start by plugging into your breath. On your next inhale, start to create some length in the spine, nice and tall, sit bones supported on the mat. Start to stretch the lungs as you deepen your breath. Empty out, fully exhale. 3 more rounds. Exhale out the nose. Feel the rib cage expand on the inhale. Exhale, squeeze all the air out, belly button to spine. Last one, breathe in, nice deeply, expand the ribs. Exhale out, nice and slow. And start to inhale, thoracic circle, lift your chin, chest up. And then exhale all the way up and around. Breathing in, opening the chest. Exhale, belly button to spine. Maybe the circle is a small quality, maybe there's a bigger range of motion, wherever you are. Moving through that thoracic back. Start to put your brakes on. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, reverse, playing with your spinal direction. For 3, move, breath to movement. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back and around. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin, chest. Last one, open up the rib cage, open up that back, come back to your center, and then inhale, reach, lift up to the sky, interlace your fingers, reach, look up, palms press, draw your shoulders away from the ears, button up your core, and you're just going to extend to the right and the left, stretching through your side body, and then using the core to lift, zip back up. Inhale, exhale. Shoulders are stacked. For 3, for 2, last one. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the hands, chest to sky. And we'll stay here for about 5 breaths. Take one more breath, press the shoulders down and away towards the mat, away from the ears. And then inhale up, interlace your hands, round it out, palms forward. And then exhale, bring your hands behind you, open up the chest, interlace the fingers, maybe the palms can touch, sit up nice and tall, open your chest, and then nose dive all the way towards your mat. For 3, And release, slowly come on up. Inhale, reach to the sky. Grab your elbows, lift open, stretch through your triceps. And then we're gonna go into a side bend stretch to the right. Keep both sit bones down on the mat, just lengthen. And you're not putting any pressure into the shoulder and dipping in, so you do wanna use your core to keep you nice and up. So there's no tension on this palm here on the mat. Inhale, reach, lift back up to the sky, and then exhale, switch sides. Lifting up and through your rib cage. For 3. Inhale, bring both hands down onto the mat. Start to stretch through your fingers. Plug your fingertips in like little teepees. So lifting the fingers up, stretching through the hands. So you want to create an elevated palm. So you don't want your palm flat on the mat. You want to lift up, sit up, stretch through your fingers, and then twist to the right and hold. For 3. Inhale, center, exhale, switch and twist. Take one more breath. And release, come back to center. Roll the shoulders out, open up the chest. Inhale, shoulders up, exhale away from the ears. For 3. For 2. Open up the heart, last one. Exhale, palms face up. Relax the arms and shoulders and start to just look right and left as you start to warm up the cervical spine. So just taking time to be with our spine here, starting to warm up the body, connecting to the breath, to the movement. Now start to soften the muscles. Notice if you're holding any tension anywhere. And then we're going to start to bring our chin down to our shoulder and start to draw just a U as you rock from side to side, creating some length in the back of the neck. If it feels good, go all the way up and around, opening the throat up to the sky. And just breathing breath to movement. Inhale, chin, chest. Exhale, chin, sky. And reverse for 3. Play with your range of motion, nice slow movements. Last breath, inhale, chin, chest. Exhale all the way up and around. And then meet back at the chest. And then lift your chin up. Look up and down for 3, 2. Last one. Can the arms soften? The shoulders soften? Core supports the posture here. Notice the core active and supporting the spine. And then we're going to get into a tabletop. So you can swing your feet up and around. Make sure your knees are under your hips. Your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Maybe a tiny hair past your shoulders here. See what feels good in your wrist. And then inhale, belly button to sky. Exhale, press ground. Start to articulate one vertebra at a time. Chin, chest last. Exhale, release, belly button to spine. out the shoulders, chin, chest. Find a hold at each one. Breathe in and hold. Exhale out and hold. Breathe in. Exhale. Shifting through the hips here. Tilt your hips towards the earth, belly button to mat, chin, chest up to sky. Feel the stretch in the stomach. And then press round, hips to ribs, belly button to spine, shoulders up and away from the earth, chin, chest. Last one. See if you can deepen your breath. Exhale out fully. Come back to a neutral spine, tuck your toes. Stretch your toes here and then lift your knees on up and we're going to start to bounce, bounce, bounce. Keeping that pelvic floor nice and active as you send the hips towards the rib cage and belly button. So you want to find a C curve here. For 3, 2, 1, knees come down, untuck your toes, press back into a child's pose, forehead to mat. Feel the shoulders opening, the spine lengthening, the low back opening. Inhale, come back up into your tabletop. We're gonna windshield wiper this time. So our knees will lift back up and you're just gonna start to rock from right to left, move through your knees. And hold, center. Lift your knees up, down dog. Press your chest towards your quads. Elongate the spine and start to pedal it out as you walk your dog. For 3. Starting to warm up and wake up the core with a high plank hold. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1, knees down, untuck your toes, child's pose. Press your hips back towards your heels and forehead comes to the mat. Inhale, come back into your tabletop. First, we're gonna go, watch me first. We're gonna go opposite arm, leg, long hold. Crunch, point your toe on the crunch. And then we're gonna play with balance and we're gonna reach back for our foot, opening up the hip, shoulder. All right, right arm out, left leg back, flex your foot, hold it here, look down, slightly out past your mat. Elongating the neck here. Everything is level in one line. For 3. Active glute, active arm, core. You're not dipping into the hand or the knee. You're pressing away from the mat. Point your toe. 10 crunches. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, crunch for 10. 9. 8. 7. Breathe. 6. Inhale, long. Exhale, crunch. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold, and then inhale long, exhale, windmill back, reach outside your pinky, kick up, kick into the hand, open the hip, find your balance, opposite hand knee, for 3, and then inhale, place your knee down, windmill, hand back down, child's pose. Again, you can always widen your knees here a bit. Take 3 breaths in and out of the nose. Inhale, press on up. Come back into your tabletop. Take a second to reset as we move on to the opposite arm. Hold, crunch, windmill back, and balance. So flex your foot, left arm out, right leg back, and hold. Everything is long, one line. You're looking slightly out past the top of your mat, creating some space in the cervical spine. Both hips are squared off to the mat, so you're not going to rotate the hip up towards the sky. You want to keep everything squared off, active core, squeeze and lengthen fingertips and kick through the heel. For 3. Point your toe, lengthen through the shin and tops of ankle, and start to crunch. Squeeze, belly button, elbow meets knee. Inhale long, exhale crunch. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Inhale long. Exhale, windmill back, outer edge of pinky. Kick foot into your hand. Creating balance, opposite hand knee. Windmill, feel that hip and shoulder open. Take 3 more breaths. Explore what feels right in your neck. Either you're looking back or maybe you're looking up and towards the mat into a bird's eye view, directly forward. Whatever feels good in your neck. But if you could look back. And then inhale, windmill down. Big exhale, out fully, child's pose. Take 1 more breath. We're gonna go into torpedo, high plank, child's pose. High plank, child's pose. We're gonna do 10 of them. So coming onto your shins, inhale, reach, lift up. Exhale, find a high plank. Inhale, hold it. Torpedo, exhale, knees down, child's pose. Inhale, high plank, 10. Exhale, down, child's pose. Inhale, high plank, 9. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, child's pose. Halfway. You can always stay down on the knees. Child's pose if you need to. For 3. Find whatever variation works. 2. Last one. Exhale, child's pose. Take 3 breaths here. And then let's roll all the way on up. Coming onto our knees. And we're gonna take a toe squat. So tuck your toes. Maybe you stay here if that feels good in your knees. If you can come back, creating a bit more of a stretch. And again, you can always bring your toes up and out, making any adjustments you need here. Really good, especially if we tend to wear high heels or shoes for long periods of times. Our toes can start to bunch together from certain types of footwear or improper footwear. So just really feel the toes stretching, spreading, releasing any intention at the arch and ball of your foot for 3. And then come on up, untuck the feet, tap it out. Big exhale. All right, so bring your knees a bit wider. You're gonna pull the hips forward again, find that C curve so the hips come towards the rib cage Start to bring your hands supported at your back, like fingers are gonna face down, and then you're gonna bow tie your elbows together, opening up the chest here. Feel the stretch running along the front of the hip flexors here. You might even feel it maybe in the chest or somewhere completely different. Now, you can either stay here or you can start to reach back for your feet while still pressing your belly button to the sky. So you're lifting up and out of your chest. Find a drishti, create a focus point right where the wall meets the ceiling if that feels good in your neck. Maybe you can bring your chin to the sky and drop your head back. Explore what feels right in your body. We're gonna hold this here for 3 more breaths. Inhale, press back on up, and then slowly sit in between your heels, or you can always bring a block up and under. If you're not on a block, your sit bones are down and on the mat. So you're sitting in between your heels. For 3. And then inhale, come on up. Come up and off the block. If you're on one, place it off to the side. Come back into a tabletop, and then just tap the tops of your feet on the mat. We're gonna go high plank, side plank, high plank, side plank, and then round 2, we're gonna level change. You can do this up or down on your knees, so you have options. And then round 3, we'll chaturanga down into swimmers. All right, so preparing for side plank, right, left, right, left. Find your tabletop. Take a moment to just find some stability here in the palms, and then lift your knees on up, and then you inhale, open, reach right arm sky, exhale, inhale. You have the option to have your knees up, or you can always place that bottom knee down. Inhale, 45 degree, exhale, open, inhale, knees down, exhale, open. So just see what feels right in your body for 3, 2, last one, hips are stacked. Exhale, come back to your center. Option knees up or down, and you level change. Right arm, right hand, left. Right hand, left, palm, palm. Forearm down on the mat. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Come on up into your plank, whatever variation. As you exhale, chaturanga down to the mat, low push up, arms long, look down, and you're gonna start to swim. 10. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands by your shoulders. See if you can bring your feet to touch. Cobra stretch here. Elbows draw in towards the rib cage and away from the ears. Take 3 breaths. Breathe in and out of your nose, nice and easy. Now holding on to the breath. And then inhale, lower down. Exhale, press back into a child's pose. And in your own timing, you'll start to take One final breath here as you roll on up and start to make your way into a seated, long-legged posture here. So lift your sit bones up and out from under you, flex your feet. Toes are gonna come towards the body. Sit up nice and tall, nice neutral back here. So you're not tilting forward or rounding out. So notice if there's an anterior tilt or a posterior tilt. And then sitting up nice and tall, open the chest. Inhale, lift all the way up to the sky. Feeling your sit bones plugged in. If you need to make any adjustments before you fold, slowly fold. So being mindful that you're not sitting on your sacrum and that you feel those sit bones on the earth. Shoulders away from the ears. And just taking 3 more breaths, stretching the hamstrings. And then roll on up. Big exhale, chin chest last. And then start to bring your legs up and into a hug. And then we're gonna go into a boat pose in 3 breaths. We're gonna go into a boat pose. We do 3 rock and rolls and then lift up into a boat pose. Make sure there's nothing up and behind you. You've got some space to rock and roll for 3. Massage the spine for 2. Inhale, exhale, hold, boat pose. Sit high up on the sit bones. Everything one line. So you can always use your index for a rule of measure. Take 3 more breaths. Make your focus point through your midline. So gazing right in between your toes. Open up the chest, draw the shoulders away from the ears, and then hands behind thighs, rock and roll for 3. For 2. And let's hold. For 3. Last one. Rock and roll for 3. Massage that spine for 2. Use the breath as a tool. Momentum up. Boat pose. 10. Gently place your feet down, hands come back, windshield wiper, release the core, and then your eyes gaze in the opposite direction of your knees. So you inhale center, exhale up and away. For 3. For 2. Last one. Inhale, walk the feet on out. Make sure you've got some space to come down and onto your back. Making your way onto your back, soften those muscles. And just gently let the legs maybe shake out, soften the hip flexors here, and then find some stillness. You're at that halfway point, so you should be feeling it by about now. So just taking a moment to reconnect to the breath, reconnect to your body, moving through the different layers of your practice. Waking up different muscles, ligaments, bringing fluids, different range of motion into the body, waking the body up. Maybe noticing some muscles, maybe noticing some subtle sensations, maybe the rise and fall of the breath. And we're gonna begin to set up for our 100. So take this final opportunity to just build body awareness. Taking a moment to pause, come back to your breath. And we're gonna begin to walk our feet up and in, lifting them up to the sky. Finding that active C curve by bringing the hips to the rib cage, and as you can see, it'll start to press your back into the mat, and you cannot bring your hand under your back. Your legs are in one line with knees, shins, and ankles. No arch in back. Option head up or down. You can maybe start to go long as you don't arch the back. Full variation is hovering 30 degrees. Lift your head and shoulders up as an option and pulse your arms. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 3. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 7. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 8. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 9. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 10. Head down, knees, chest. Give yourself a hug. Big exhale. We're going to continue to work with the core here as we start to set up for crisscross. So you bring your legs back into a tabletop, frame the face, head and shoulders are up, and you're opposite and switch. Opposite armpit to knee. Reach up and over. Cross the shoulder over the body. Opposite leg will come out nice and long as you inhale, exhale. Again, holding that C curve, refraining from arching your back. Support the back. Use the core for 3, 2. Last one, exhale. And hug, head down, knees, chest. Double straight leg stretch. Point both toes to sky. So you don't want to be able to pull your feet apart. So take your hands. See, are my hips active and turned on? If I can pull my feet apart, no. So again, finding a nice pointed toe. Lift all the way on up. Bring a diamond shape to your hand and place it under your sacrum to protect your back. And then option head up or down. And then you inhale, point. Exhale, flex. So you want to feel yourself lengthening through the shins and ankles, and then exhale, articulating through the feet, flex. Inhale up, hips stay towards ribs, belly button to spine, back to mat, inhale, sky, exhale, long legs, or you have the option to go 90 in the legs, heels tap, toes point, flex feet, point toes. Move through the different variations for 3. Whatever works best for your back support. 2, listening to your body. Last one, inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Bring your feet back up to the sky, lower your head down, walk your hands out. Find a capital letter T arm so your thumbs are in eyes view. And then you bend your legs into a tabletop. Knees go right, look left. So just finding a nice double leg spinal twist. Just release the core, release the back. Letting go. For 3, being in stillness. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, double leg spinal twist, opposite side. No movement here, just taking a second to stretch, release the core and back. 3. Inhale back to mat. Use the core for support as you lift on up. Give yourself a hug. Lower your head down. Jackknife. Lift your legs on up. Point your toes. Double layer your hands and start to reach through your legs. Inhale, exhale. Engage the core. Breathe in the nose, out the nose. Halfway, 5. 3, 2, 1. And lower everything down out long. We're going to stretch through banana asana here. So bring your arms above your head. Palms are going to face the ceiling. Cross your right leg over your ankle and then just hinge towards the left side of your mat. Both shoulders stay soft and relaxed on the mat, so you're not lifting and tensing up here. Stretch through the abdominals, lungs, and heart, as well as create some flexion in the spine, bringing some fresh fluids and fluid movement into spinal health. For 3. Inhale, come back to center. Uncross your legs. Shake the legs out. Bring the arms back down by the side. Exhale. Legs soften. Take a second to reset. Big exhale out. Inhale, arms back up and over the head. Exhale, cross left over right. As you inhale, banana asana, soft curvature as you make a U shape in the body. If you're tensing up the shoulders, soften them. Maybe you bring the arms down closer towards your ear width and height. So just see what feels good in your body. Play around with your range of motion. Get curious. For 3. Once you find that sweet spot, no movement. Inhale, come back to center. Uncross the legs. Walk the feet in and give yourself a hug. Maybe you lift your forehead up towards your knees this time. And lower your head down. Bring your feet on the mat and your knees to the sky. So finding your bridge stance. Palms are down on the mat. Fingers face the feet. And then you're going to lift the hips up. Lifting all the way up, active hamstring support and pressing the belly button to the sky. Bring the hips all the way up. Press, press, press a little bit more. And then begin to pulse. Pulse. Almost as if you're squeezing an invisible block in between the legs. You've got 2 arrows pointing towards your knees. Pulse. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold here. And then exhale 1 vertebra at a time back down. Back on the mat. 10 singles. We're going to inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, lift your hips up, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, come back down. 10. Halfway. You're close to that finish line. For 3, 2, 1 more. Lift your hips up, static hold, 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 hold. No movement here. For 3, 2, 1. Come down one vertebra at a time. Exhale out fully. Take any little adjustments you need here. As we start to move into our reclined pigeon, first we're going to start with a hamstring stretch, but keep your knee to the sky with your foot on the mat. Climb up your right leg. Maybe you're at that hamstring, calf, possibly even using maybe a yoga strap, that works too. Begin to create some ankle rolls. And your head can be up or down, wherever your neck is at this point in class. Take 3 more breaths. And then gently lower your head down. If it was up, you're going to bring your heel to cross over towards that left quad and knee. First, just start by resting the heel and crossing the leg. Begin to inhale your right arm above your head. Exhale, bring it through your midline, past your belly button, thread through the groin, and then pick up either the hamstring or the shin as you flex your feet and drive your shin towards your chest. Head and shoulders stay on the mat. Press your back on the mat as well. Breathe in and out of the nose for 3. On your next inhale, release the leg here, let the hands go. Start to cross your leg up and over. This might be your full expression. Maybe you can bring your toe behind your calf. Opposite hand knee as you reach, look towards the right. Bring that top knee over the body, cobra spinal twist. Opening up through the chest, detoxifying the spine, waking up different neural pathways as we cross over our midline, bringing opposite sides to meet for 3. And then inhale, use the core to come back to mat. Exhale, uncross the legs, option head up into a hug. Slowly lower your head down, feet back on the mat, knees to sky. Big exhale. And then inhale, climb up the left leg like a tree. Hamstring stretch. Option head can be up or down. Hand anywhere but your knee. For 3. If your head's up, inhale, bring it back down. Exhale fully. And then inhale, cross that heel over the opposite quad. Take a second to set here as you bring the ankle to meet the right knee here. And then inhale your left arm above the sky. And then exhale, thread that left hand through your midline. Lift and pick up that right knee and shin. Feet are flexed. Protect the patella. Honor the knees. Do no harm to the body. And then inviting the biceps to support and driving that knee and shin towards your chest. Hug the body. Press your back on the mat. Final few moments to be with your breath in this stretch here. Out all tension on the exhale. Maybe you feel it here in the glute, the back, the IT band, or maybe somewhere completely different. Explore your body with breath. Not rushing into your next inhale. On your next breath, you'll release the leg. Start to cross curtsy the legs. Find your variation here of your cobra spinal twist. Opposite hand comes to that knee, airplane arm out, and then cross over the body. So just getting curious around what works from one side to the other without any judgments. So just going into a deep listening, not forcing the body to be where we think it needs or we want it to be, and just be where it is right now in the present moment on your mat for 3. Soften the muscles. And when you're ready, inhale back to mat, uncross the legs, give yourself a hug, option head up or down. Feet are flexed, find a happy baby. Start to bring your knees wide as you reach for the inner or outer arches of your feet. Your feet are flexed. Maybe you have to hug the hamstrings, that works too. Wherever you are, start to press your back on the mat before any movement, and then you'll start to massage from side to side. Happy baby. Imprint spine on mat. Inhale, rock from side to side. Arriving at the end of your practice. Gently making our way into our final portion of meeting our movement with stillness. So bring your back to your mat, bring the feet together, flying butterfly, kiss the feet, knees are wide, open up through the hips and groin. Big exhale out fully. For 3. Inhale, release the feet, kick the legs up, roll the ankles out, bring the hands down by the side. And on your exhale, you can either go one leg down at a time or both legs, but press your back into the mat. Slowly lower those legs down, engaging the core. One final opportunity here. Acknowledging your body as you take a moment to just exhale, arriving back mat, finding a resting shape. Maybe the eyes are open or closed as you find your breath again. Start to breathe into the nose for 4. Exhale out for 6. Breathe in for 5. Breathe out for 7. Breathe in for 6. Breathe out for 8. Breathe in for 7. Breathe out for 10. Last breath, breathe in for 10. Breathe out for 12. Resume a rhythmic breath. Breathe in. Big exhale out. And just fall back into a rhythmic breathing pattern. And just start to let go of the need to control the breath. And just start to withdraw the mind. Taking this final moment to just be here before coming up and off the mat. Just taking a couple more breaths. And when you're ready, you'll slowly roll onto your side, walk your feet up and in. And if you haven't opened your eyes yet, begin to open your eyes, coming back and into the room. As you slowly press your head above your heart. Bringing your hands to your heart, thanking your body one final time. I would like to thank you for sharing your practice with me. Feel free to leave your comments on your experience. I look forward to continuing to guide you. Namaste.